I will show you our two different scalp analysis. So the first one that I'm circling is a comprehensive scalp analysis, and this is a demo user that we already implement of the sample of our micro image. So from the provider side, you're gonna capture their crown, front, back, and sides. Within that 4 clicks, within 5 seconds, we are able to present this comprehensive reports. On this reports, you are able to see 4 different sections, which is summary, detail, hair loss, and based on the scalp type, you are able to showcase your own product spectrum. So going back to the summary, so summary is a section where it's all about pointing systems. So close to 100, their scalp condition is good. Within the 4 clicks of capturing with our devices of their crown, front, back, and sides, we will indicate their main scalp type and sub-scalp type. Score by area, the lower sections, obviously, they have to do the treatment throughout your visits. And within the 4 clicks, we are able to deliver the detail of their 10 detail scalp aspect, including sensitivity, dandruff, sebum, and etc. Once you click this me versus other, they are able to see their demographic average highlighted in gray. So what's the below the average and above the average, and actual their scalp health score will be highlighted in blue. Among the 4 photos that you've been captured with our devices, we will automatically detect their thinning parts and healthy parts. Consider that 2 deviation to indicate the hair loss index in percentage. Now we're moving into the detail where your professional advice will add on. And within that 4 clicks, you are able to scroll one by one with your clients, how their follicle density looks like, hairs per follicle, how many hairs are coming up each follicle. If any of the terminology is unclear, you could simply click this view info and get more detailed understanding of the color code index or the definitions. The thickness measured from tip of the hair, and by scrolling into the next button, you can see which sections belong to which photo. Hair volume, how fuller their hair is looking across the sections. Sensitivity is highlighted in red in a different hue color. Dandruff level, sebum level, gray hair ratio analysis just launched. So within the 4 clicks that you're going to capture with our devices, we are able to deliver the percentage of gray hair versus non-gray hair. And within one scanner, we do have 3 non-contact sensor enabled to measure moisture, scalp heat, and hair odor. When you move into the hair loss, we already highlighted this hair loss index on the top sections. But for the hair loss, we're going to look into 4 different aspects, which is a follicle density, hairs per follicle, thickness, volume of their thinning parts, and most healthy parts. And based on their main scalp type and sub-scalp type, you are able to showcase your own product regimens. And this could be purchased as an add-on, showcasing your own product. It's easy to share all the reports by clicking this share buttons, either WhatsApp or QR code. You could immediately share the reports to your end clients. Now we're going to go into the hair loss analysis. The difference between the comprehensive scalp analysis and in-depth hair loss analysis is whether you're going to incorporate the macro image that you're going to capture through your phone or tablets. As I mentioned, summary is all about pointing system, so close to 100, their scalp condition is good. We're incorporating the macro image and the micro image that you're going to capture with our devices. We will automatically indicate their hair loss stage, scale from 1 to 7. And below here for the crown hair loss, this will be your actual client photo of automatically highlighting their severe hair loss area and mild hair loss area. And on right hand side is a visual stimulation, how it's going to look like if they keep continue the treatment through you. So it's urging them to keep revisit your clinic. Same for the frontal as well. Hair volume score, everything PTS is a point system, meaning close to 100, your scalp condition is good. For the hair volume score, we're going to indicate 3 different aspects, which is hair count, hair thickness, and hair volume between the most thinning parts and healthy parts. Because we are in a in-depth hair loss analysis in terms of follicle density, how the each area is looking different. And you can compare by clicking the side buttons, hairs per follicle, hair thickness, and considering their lifestyle habits, you could add your professional advice. How's their stress level could correlate it to their current hair loss progressions or coffee or alcohol frequency. You will still get their scalp detail analysis, including the main scalp type, the sub-scalp type, score by area. Once you click this me versus other, you will still get the spider web. So within that demographic, they could understand what's the below the average and above the average. Sensitivity level, dandruff level, sebum level, gray hair ratio analysis, moisture, scalp heat, and hair odor, and all based on their main scalp type, you are able to showcase your own product. It doesn't have to be the product itself. It could be the device, supplements, or the treatment service that you would like to suggest based on their main scalp type. If you want to show scientific evidence that your treatment service is actually working, then we do have before and after analysis. So once you select the two data sets, it's not only showing the image comparisons of before and after, it's also showing which scalp aspect has been improved throughout the treatment. So it's a great way that you can engage with your clients, scientifically prove and do the data-driven consultation with your clients. So everything is still in the pointing system, so meaning close to 100, their scalp condition has been improved. And one by one for the item specific analysis that you could sit down with your clients and go through the detailed analysis. We also provide the trend analysis. So let's say you have searched for the certain clients, then these are all the clients' data that they conduct through the Beacon solutions. So once you click the scalp, which is a comprehensive scalp analysis, you are able to showcase certain clients' trend analysis throughout the visits and you can see the dates. So once you click it and you want to recall her memory, then you simply click the body buttons and then you could scroll down the reports and go through. And if you want to show her detail analysis by the tracking of in terms of follicle density, hairs per follicle, all these measurements is trackable. So it's a great way that you could engage with your clients. And if you want to highlight it, some of the improvements that you made throughout the visits, then simply click this dots versus the before and after. So you could go through with your clients like this. We also provide the company dashboards. So to understand comprehensively of your own audience. So based on the different date duration, you could track the new customer rate, the revisit rates, the gender ratio, the age group distribution, the skin tone, and the hair type. Once you click this analysis statistic based on the scalp filter, you could clearly understand what your main scalp type is. So let's say for the HQ, we do have top two as a sensitive and dry, meaning we always have to have a suiting products that's ready to sell out at our clinic. So it's a great way that you could do the inventory management and also come up with the new solutions or treatments or products based on understanding their top five scalp issues. So everything, all the aspect that we deliver through the device capturing, it's able to trackable. So it's a great way that you could clearly understand comprehensive of your target audience.